Kscope 2015 in Florida.
Hi, I'm Martin D'Souza here at Kscope 15 with Juergen Schuster. Welcome, Juergen.
Oh, nice.
So this is your first Kscope.
Yeah.
Tell me what you think.
Oh, to be honest, you really have to think it twice if you come to Kscope, because I've been to so many other conferences and it's so much better that now I'm actually forced to come every year. I don't know why it's so much better. The other conferences, especially in Germany, they're well organized too, but there is so much love in this organization, and all the speakers and the developers, they are so accessible. So there's actually no difference between the audience and the speakers and the developers and the organizer. Like Joe said in his first presentation, it feels like a big family reunion. And yeah, this is how I feel, and you see the love in the different details, like this badge you can open up and there are these vouchers in it and you have the big name printed on it. I love that, that you really can see the guys 10 feet away and recognize his name. And when you see the chairs have the tables there, they have the different colors and you see exactly where the Apex guys are sitting.
Yeah. You're talking, that was a community day lunch we launched so that everyone in the same community could sit beside each other, and I thought that was really cool. We got to meet a lot of other developers within that community.
This is what I've never found in any other event so far. And even the speakers are much more relaxed. I mean, I know these Apex speakers for years now, and they're totally different here. It feels like home for them. This is how I realize the whole setup. And for example, the lunch break we had right now, the Q&A, amazing.
The lunch and learn.
The lunch and learn session. Just the idea to give the people a lunch box and bring them together, and we have the best experts in the whole world, the whole development team. Everybody can ask any question, and David making so much fun, or John. It's just pure fun, and you learn a lot, and it's a very high level of presentations.
Yeah, and the one thing I really like about that, and not just in the Lunch and Learn panel, but as well as the regular presentations, is the audience is encouraged to also answer. For instance, today I was giving a talk on the top 10 APIs, and someone asked a question, and I didn't know the answer to, and someone else in the audience piped up saying, oh, it's actually this. It really helped out. Everyone's there to help. I found it very open in that regard.
Yeah, a big community. And I must say, I underestimated a little bit. I don't know. It feels like a professional league now. Yeah. Just like Scott Spinolini said, start small in your own company, in your local user group, before you even apply to Kscope. And I did my presentation a couple of times in German, and I was feeling very comfortable with it. But speaking at Kscope is a totally different level. I have to prepare myself twice as good to be as good as I'm in other conferences. And I don't think it has only to do with the language. So it's a different league here. This is what I can say.
Hopefully in a good way.
Yeah, in a good way. So if you make it here, you can make it anywhere. I mean, and you get this high level presentations from the best speakers. It's amazing.
Yeah, and speaking of that level, I was actually at breakfast this morning talking to someone, and they said they spent 80 hours preparing their presentation, and it just, I think that really reiterates how much time people put into this. They really care, and they value the audience's time and the people that attend the conference.
Thank you, now I'm feeling really bad.
I only put in about 40 for mine, so. But no, like it just goes to show that people are, the presenters put in that extra effort. They don't just, it's not a sales pitch. They really are passionate about their subjects.
And it's really worth it.
So next, now I want to get a little more focused on you and Apex. You started a podcast at Apex.
Yes.
Really cool. I've listened to the first, I think there's been 3 episodes so far.
That's it so far,
And everyone I've listened to has just have me wanting more. And not only that, you even step beyond just Apex. It's not all technical. When I first heard it, I thought it was going to be new features, bugs, etc. It's a lot more than that. You like to elaborate? I think it's great what's going on there.
Yeah, the original intention was to bring the community more together. So this is my approach from the beginning. How can we bring the community together more and more? And I think if the people know the developer guys or the specialists in this area in kind of a personal way, so then you feel more close to them and it's easier to approach them. Was the initial approach to do that podcast, just to bring the community together and to let them know who is responsible for what, who has what skills and what solutions. Yeah, and it's working great. It's getting better and better. Yeah. I'm getting better and better.
You're doing a great job.
I had a little problems with the technical setup, and I have to do a lot of editing when I'm talking. I had to cut out what I'm saying, but it's moving its own way, and I'm hoping we come to a different level there too, because there are so many people I want to interview. I couldn't barely stick to a monthly schedule. Yeah. So I have to rethink or if we can enhance it in any way. I don't know.
I just think it's going great. I really like, my favorite part is, and I think you touched base on this, is you really humanize the people you talk to. I mean, you've interviewed Mike Hitchwa, Joel Coleman, Shakib. These are all very big names in Oracle and more specifically in Apex, and some people might be a little intimidated just talking to them, but now you get to find out what are their favorite sports, what do they do on their free time, and I love that. It's really interesting to hear everyone's background as well.
This was the intention, to make them more human.
Oh, it's wonderful, and now the other thing too is you're the guy responsible for the Apex sticker, and
I'm
really,
the sticker guy.
I think it's more than just the Apex stickers. I would call it the entire Oracle development community as a whole, because once you came out with your stickers, I saw the SQL developer team come out with their SQL developer ORDs, RESTful services stickers. The Apex team now has their own stickers. It's really caught on. How did you start it?
Actually, I wanted to have ask Joe, do we have a logo? And because I searched for Google and they were all really boring. You have this Oracle and Apex somehow, and old fonts, and I knew immediately that we can't use that. But on the other hand, I really wanted to have a sticker, so I asked Joe, can I produce a sticker, even if Oracle is on it? Do I have any legal issues then? And he said, no, I don't know. I wouldn't even ask. Better don't ask, because default you would get a no.
The don't ask, don't tell.
Don't ask, exactly. And then I'm asking about this Apex.
The phonetic spelling.
The phonetic spellings, thank you, from Chad. I think originally had this with the Oracle Nerd T-shirt. If we can use that, and he said, I'm talking to him. If we can use that, I would say this is the perfect logo for us. I would love to have that. And we talked to him, and he said, sure. Why? It should have been my idea. And then Shakib did the layout and everything, and now I'm producing sticker in different colors. And even we're thinking about, Shakib has the idea to have the stickers now in the Apex colors, in application builder blue, and SQL developer, a SQL workshop green or something. So, and that at the end, if you have multiple stickers, you can have every word in a
different color. For a different
something
letter.
Like that. Yeah, I'm going for that.
Wow, and I just think that really highlights how the Apex community works as a whole. No one's going after you for infringement of copyright or anything. Chet Justice from Oracle Nerd, he said, sure, go ahead, use it. Shakib's helps you out. Everyone's helping out, and you're spreading them out. You're giving them out to the entire community. You've never asked once for $1, and I think that's just phenomenal. It shows the depth of the community.
But because I got so much out of the community for the last 10 years. I make a living out of Apex for the last 10 years, and for the last 5 years, a very good living. So I wanted to give something back, like a thank you. And I'm not a technical guy like you, a technical expert. So I thought about, okay, what can I give back? And I had this idea, okay, let's produce stickers. And everybody's loving it.
Did you ever think it was going to be that big? I'll
No,
be honest, I
not
didn't
at
think it
all.
was going to be
Not
that
at
big.
all.
I think
Not
a
at
couple
all.
guys would have caught on.
Yes, maybe the development team or something, and I give them away locally in any meetings, but no, it really went to the roof.
Yeah, and people are in hot demand. I think I told you this. Adrian Ping from Vancouver told me he was starting a local Apex meetup, and I told him I had these stickers that you had mailed me. It's like, can you send them? My meetup's tomorrow. So I tried to rush send them. They didn't get there in time, but once he got them, he was just super happy about them. There's such hot demand, and it's just great to see.
Yeah, it's great to have this community work together. And
yeah.
Amazing.
It's more than just the stickers, right?
Yeah, it's more than just the stickers, exactly.
Well, look, Juergen, thank you very much. We appreciate that. Enjoy the rest of your Kscope 15, and hopefully we look forward to seeing you next year.
Yeah, you can be sure.
Oh, perfect.